Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here and don't know me, my name is Tanvi. I'm a naturopathic doctor who's been documenting her fitness journey through YouTube. If you want to keep up with the series, I talk a lot about health hacks that can help you get more fit, nutrition, exercise, lifestyle, skincare. So make sure that you subscribe to keep up with this. Today is episode 3, and we're going to be talking about a topic that I really love, which is nutrition. I'm going to be telling you how I was able to have good results on my fitness journey without going on any fad diets, some hacks that I've implemented in my daily life to make meal planning and meal prepping really easy, and then why good digestion is really important to be on a fitness journey and what to do about it. I love food. I really like my ramen, my tacos, my dosas. So I knew that there was no way I would ever go on any fad diet, whether that's keto, that's low carb, high protein, whatever it is. I was never going to be able to be on any diet. So when I started on this journey, the dilemma was always, how can I eat these foods and still get good results when it comes to my healthy weight journey? See, the problem with these diets is that a lot of people go on these diets, they notice good results, but when they stop and when they go back to eating normally, they find that they gain all the weight back or their health concerns come back. And this is something that I realized very quickly, especially from seeing patients, from knowing other people who've been on fitness journeys, is that you need to create sustainable nutritional habits so that you can still be on lifelong health. So my first goal when it came to kickstarting this fitness journey was to make sure that all my main meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, were balanced. Okay, what do I mean by a balanced plate? So I'm vegetarian, and one of the things that I've noticed with vegetarians is that we do not eat a lot of protein. Protein is really important for building muscle, but it's also helpful in making you feel more full. When our meals don't consist of adequate amounts of protein, we start feeling hungry faster, which means that we're gonna grab more snacks, we're gonna eat larger portions, and that we're gonna eat a lot more carbs than necessary. So one of the first things that I did when it came to balancing my meals was make a list of healthy vegetarian protein and healthy vegetables that also have a good amount of protein, and try to add them with every meal that I had. When I did this, automatically I started to feel a lot more full, a lot more healthy, and I ended up having a lot more energy because previously when I wasn't consuming enough protein, I felt weak and tired all the time. I've also used a formula to calculate how much protein my body requires on a daily basis. You can actually take your weight in pounds and then times that by 0.6 to 0.9. And that shows you the range of protein you should be eating in a day. Proteins are not the only important thing when it comes to balancing your meals. I follow this picture over here to make sure that all my meals, especially the big ones like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, are all balanced. When I look at my plate, I make sure that at least half my plate is covered with good quality vegetables. Now, when I say good quality vegetables, it means something that is beyond your regular onions and tomatoes and potatoes and cucumbers. You want to make sure that, I'm getting a lot of greens, I'm getting different variety of vegetables, that I'm getting enough micronutrients as well as my macros. Now, what happens if you're making a one-pot plate? Let's say you're making pasta, you're making beans, like a Mexican bean chili. You want to add enough vegetables that will equivalent to half of your plate. So even if it's kind of all jumbled up in your meal, it doesn't matter. You want to make sure that the quantity that's in there is equal to half of your plate. The other things that I would concentrate on when trying to eat is making sure I have enough of my macros, which is your proteins, your healthy fats, and your carbs. So I make sure that I have less amount of carbs and then have at least one source of protein and one source of healthy fats on my plate. Just by making those changes, I noticed such a huge difference when it came to my food habits, when it came to how full I was feeling, when it came to how much I was eating. And I made sure that I was doing this for snacks as well. So anytime I would feel like eating a snack, I'd make sure that the snack had at least some sort of protein or some sort of healthy fat to just make myself feel more full and give my body more energy that only carb snacks cannot give me. Okay, this segment is for all you busy individuals. If you are really, really busy and you're not able to cook every day, or you don't have the means to cook every day, these are some of the tricks and the hacks that I used when it came to my meal prepping and planning. I'm a big planner and I love to plan my meals for the week on Sundays. So what I do on Sundays is I take out my laptop, I'll go through different websites that have really nice recipes, and I'll kind of write them down and put them on the days that I want to make them. This way I can also check if the ingredients and everything that's in it meets my healthy plate requirements. And if they don't, then I just make modifications or additions to make sure that I'm eating all my macros and veggies according to my healthy plate. I schedule everything in, even the days that I know we're eating out or getting takeout, I put those in just so that I know mentally what to prepare, how much to prepare, etc. This is the first stage. So if you have everything mapped out and if you have everything written, things get a lot easier. You're not struggling and stumbling in the morning when you're hungry, what to cook, what should I make, and then just kind of eat whatever is in the fridge or eat some chips or eat snacks. This way everything is planned and that you feel a little bit more secure when it comes to your food. Okay, next, I have 2 days in the week where I'm able to make like large batches of meals. So that for me is Monday and Wednesday. So Mondays I'll meal prep and make food for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Wednesday I'll meal prep and make food for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And that way I'm making sure that I'm not cooking everything at the start of the week and then it goes stale. That way I'm making sure that things are kind of, in place and still separated out so we can still get some fresh food in. I promise you, I'm not perfect at all. And there are some days where we miss meals and then we have to eat out. I'm gonna be actually doing another video where I talk about how to eat takeout food or how to eat at restaurants and still continue to be healthy and still continue to follow that healthy plate guideline. For myself, as long as I do my best and as long as I try to stay as healthy as possible and as balanced as possible, I see good results and I feel better about myself. Okay, let's get into digestion. So I've had patients and a lot of family members say, I've tried working out, I've tried eating healthy, I eat a lot of protein, I do everything right, but I'm still not able to get good results with my fitness journey. And one of the reasons I've seen is because they don't have good digestive health. Now, what does it mean to not have good digestive health? Bad digestive health means having a lot of bloating, a lot of constipation, sometimes diarrhea, heartburn, just having stomach aches and cramps all the time. Those are all signs of having a weak or not good digestive system. What does your digestion have to do with kind of weight loss or your fitness journey? It's because whatever food we eat, if it's not digested and absorbed properly, you're not getting the good nutrients and you're not getting the good macros because your body's not able to absorb them well. Because of that, sometimes your body will feel like it's starving or it's not getting enough food. So it'll keep packing the pounds instead of losing them because it feels like it's not getting enough meals. And this is why having good digestion is really, really important when you're on your fitness journey. Would you like to know about digestive health more and what sort of ways that I've helped patients with getting better digestion? If you want to know more about this, just let me know in the comments and maybe I can make a separate video on this. Okay, let's recap everything. So balanced meals are a lot better than going on any fad diets, be it keto, low carb, high protein, whatever it is. First step is to balance your meals because that will help you and get you such good results. Second, make sure that you're planning and prepping for your meals so that you're not starving, you're not going hungry, you're not, grabbing any snack that's in the fridge or buying food that's not good for your health. And third, making sure that our digestive system is good and functioning well so that it can help us on our fitness journey. I hope this was helpful for you. If this was helpful, please make sure to let me know in the comments. Give this video a like, and if you want to keep up with the series, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.